Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today in this video we'll see the difference between worksheet and workbook in Microsoft Excel, and we'll know more about the columns and rows that we have in Microsoft Excel. So I'll open the software. I'll open a blank workbook. So as you can see, now we have opened a new workbook in which it has only one worksheet. Got it? What I mean is the workbook and file is same, but worksheet worksheets are like pages in a book. Got it? The book is same, but there are many pages in it. In the same way, when you open Excel, the workbook is same, but there are many pages in it. That is what this sheet is, or the worksheets. You see here, right? That is it. So when you click on this plus button, you can add more sheets into it, like worksheets. So this particular workbook has first worksheet, second worksheet, third worksheet. You can also rename it 18, 19. Just imagine I renamed it as like this. So this particular workbook has three worksheets in it. As you can see, 2018, 19 and 20. And the workbook name as of now is book 1. Got it? This is the workbook name. If I want to change it, means I can go to file, click on save as. I'll rename it as growth. So this is the workbook name now, and it has three worksheets. Got it right? Just like a book, and it has many pages. Just remember it like that. Now let us know about these columns and rows. So as you can see, the spreadsheet or the worksheet consists of number of cells. Got it? These are different cells. These are called as cells. And each cell has its own name, or it has its own address. We can see it from this name box. So if I select the first cell, means it will show A1. Got it? And if I select on one of these letter, see the vertical cells are getting highlighted, which is same as the column. So vertical cells are the column, and horizontal cells are the rows. And remember, vertical cells or columns are identified by letters such as A, B, C, D, and as you can see, and the horizontal cells or rows are identified by numbers. Got it? So that's why we have this kind of name for the cells. Like for the, just imagine I'm selecting this cell, so it is under K, and when you look at the row number, it is 2. So so the column name is K and the row number is 2. So in the name box you can see it is K2. The address of that cell is K2. In the same way, every cell has its own address. So what is the last column? So to go to the last column, you can either click on the right arrow from the keyboard, but it will take longer time. What you can do is you can click on control key, press and hold right arrow key from the keyboard, so it takes you to the last column of the worksheet. So in a worksheet we have 16,384 number of columns, and to go to the last column you have to click on Control, press and hold right arrow key from the keyboard. Got it? So to come back to the first cell, that is A1, what you can do is either you can keep on clicking left arrow key, but to go faster you can click on Control key, press and hold home key from the home key from the keyboard. Got it? To come back to the first cell, that is A1 cell, you can click on Control plus home key from the keyboard. In the same way, if you want to come to the last row, you can either click on the down arrow key, or you can click on Control plus down arrow, which takes you to the last row, that is 10,048,576. Got it? That is a huge number. Got it? 10,004. I mean 10,048,576 number of rows a worksheet has. So to go back to the first cell, you can click on Control plus home key. Control plus home key, come back to the A1 cell. So this is about the cells and columns and rows and worksheet and workbook. So I hope you all understood the video. If you have any doubts, please comment below. Thank you.